I want a huge quad.
Yeah,
tattoo.
he was sitting there and he was looking at it and he goes, smacks it and points to me because all I could see was this. And I was like, oh yeah. And he's sitting there and he starts laughing at me. Like, okay.
You want to be in this too? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oak Life Show number... I'm thinking 24. I'm not sure if that's right. We'll get back to you. If it's wrong, we'll write it down. I'm here with the youth of today and the youth of tomorrow also. Nate, Matt, and Quinn. Nate, Matt, normally we do a lot with, just the person who we kind of aim to serve within the gym is the older person. Not old as in old, but like, the 30-something, the 40-something, the 50-something that is, has family and just they've been out of shape, fallen out of shape. They're looking to get back in shape, and typically this route's pretty good. These guys are young because you're 20.
19.
21. I have t-shirts that are 21 years old. I don't know about you guys. Anyway, so I just want them to kind of tell their story about how they kind of found this functional fitness CrossFit thing. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Awesome.
Leads into
There we go.
So I used to go to Hananiga. I used to play basketball there. And after it was all done, a buddy of mine just wanted to get jacked like all the 18-year-olds wanted to do after high school. So we went
Absolutely.
to...
Get jacked.
Yeah, exactly. Just get
really
jacked,
the only goal.
A ton of protein. Yep. Anyway, we go to Peak. And we just do all the regular bench pressing, squatting, just all the Globo gym stuff. And I remember we saw people in there, doing muscle ups, and we were like, oh, that's the coolest thing ever to do a muscle up. So we tried that all summer, never able to get it.
So just in case people don't know, a muscle up is...
either on the rings or on a bar where you put yourself so far up that you get to basically a dip position and you press yourself all the way up off of a bar.
Nice.
And so we wanted to do that, was never able to do it. And then I moved to Minnesota where I go to college now. And would drive by a CrossFit gym all the time to the new Global gym that I went to. And I was like, so what's this deal called CrossFit? So I ended up Googling it, looking up on YouTube, and saw videos of the games of Rich Froning, Dan Bailey, and they were just in the CrossFit games, and they were doing a workout with a bunch of muscle-ups in it, and they were just repping them out like crazy, just these jacked dudes. And I was like, I got to get into this. So I ended up going and trying out, and the rest is history. I just fell in love with it.
Excellent. And then the segue was...
Well, I watched the games when I was younger with my dad, and then we had a mud volleyball tournament. Was it last year?
Last summer, yeah.
Last summer, and he came home from college, and then he was, in pretty good shape. We're all talking about how we're staying in shape, and he was talking
How
about
Jack
CrossFit.
Nate was. That was the
Jack
conversation.
Nate. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And we pretty much got into the conversation because Nate and I were pretty much the only ones who actually knew a decent amount of CrossFit. So we talked about it, and then I looked it up afterwards because I was like, I need to be a part of this. I need to get stronger. I want to do this. And then it turns out I've lived right next to you guys for years now. And I was like, oh, well, let's try this. So I called Isaac, got in here. After my first workout, was just hooked. Couldn't stop.
Mm-hmm. So if you compare what you were doing before, because I know what I was doing in high school. And it's embarrassing, so I won't tell you about it. But it was...
The shake
It was
machine?
quarter... It was the 90s, so we didn't have that. No, but like bad short squats. Mm-hmm. We didn't deadlift because deadlift, it hurts your back. Mm-hmm. Bad idea. Never ever deadlift. That's sarcasm. I'm lying. Yep. But we benched a ton. I mean,
dude, benching.
If you're going to compare your fitness now to where it was back a few years ago, what are we looking at?
So the biggest thing for me that I noticed with CrossFit is not only have I gotten stronger, I've gotten more endurance that like just lifting you can't get. And another big one is flexibility for me. I've gained so much flexibility. It's like astronomical difference. And the best part about flexibility is you're only as strong as you are flexible. Yeah. If you think about one thing when I took level 1 training course for CrossFit was,
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I did. That.
Yeah, I did, and I did the weightlifting one too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it was super fun.
Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, and but the biggest thing was that he said that for weightlifters, they're obviously the strongest people on the planet, the Olympic weightlifters, but they're also the second most flexible. And you think that's weird because strong is gonna means you're not flexible. That's not true at all. Mm-hmm. The only people that are more flexible than they are gymnasts, and they are as jacked and strong too. So it makes you super flexible as well.
Nice.
Compare
yourself now to
fitness
a couple years ago.
I mean, we're saying high school.
Because a few years ago you were young.
Yeah, in high school, you'd work out. Well, I used to work out twice a day. I'd do strength conditioning, and then I'd go home, go to work, and work out at 2 a.m, and then go to sleep and go back to school.
At 2 in the morning?
Yeah, I'm weird. Don't worry about it.
No, we knew that.
Yeah. When it came down to like working out, I was weird. You know, I felt like you just like I gotta get strong. I gotta get jacked. Like
At 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I can't work out at 2 a.m. I
And
don't
you
know
guys,
about you guys.
and you guys wonder like how I can work nights and then come here in the morning.
Yeah.
Same thing.
There we go.
Yeah, but it was it was just that quintessential. You're like, I want to go. I want to get jacked. It was just that motivation thing, and then but definitely comparing it wise, I was strong then, but I'm stronger now. And like overhead, I would have never imagined doing overhead stuff back then because like our strength and conditioning coach like overhead was dangerous, like because they 90s were that big push where Olympic overhead was like bad for you, so like.
People
overhead.
get hurt.
Yeah, they get hurt.
Drop a bar in your head.
Yeah, and then I would have never imagined actually doing like snatching or clean and jerking, and then like actually getting in here and doing it. It was like, wow, I can actually do this. So fitness wise, my flexibility has gone up, my strength has gone up, and my endurance has gone up tons.
Nice. One of my favorite Greg Glassman quotes, I'm going to look this up just so I don't screw this up, is the needs. Do you know this quote, Nate? The needs of our. I'm going to mess this up. The needs of our. Wait for it. It's coming.
Drum roll. He's got so many great quotes.
He has so many great quotes. Here we go. The needs of Olympic athletes and our grandparents differ by degree, not kind. So just the idea that like, you guys are going overhead. You guys are squatting deep. Or squatting, doesn't mean that my grandparents need to squat crazy deep, but they should squat. It's going to differ by degree. Okay, how heavy the squat is, how deep the squat is, not the kind. They should squat.
Absolutely.
And do what they can, and that mobility thing is a huge piece. I think it's hilarious that as 19 at 19 years old, like mobility is a thing for you, flexibility is a thing. It's not a thing for you, though.
No.
Can you squat deep?
He can kip.
You can't kip.
Another cool thing about Greg Glassman is that when he was talking, I can't remember the whole story, but it was about an older person, 60s, 70s, and saying that he was arguing with her doctor about how she needs to be in here and she needs to be deadlifting, not 315 pounds, but she needs to be in here. And the doctor said, no, she should not be doing that, blah, blah, blah. And Greg Glassman said, well, should she go grocery shopping? And he said, yeah, she should. Well, what if she comes home and she drops one of her bags on the floor and needs to pick it up to go and ask the doctor? And the doctor said, well, yeah, of course she'd pick up her bag or whatever. And he's like, so why would you not let her come here and learn how to do that correctly so that when that happens on the outside, she can do it the safest way possible?
And knows how to move.
And then the doctor was just lost for words. He's like, you know what? You're right.
Write your prescription for CrossFit.
Yep, exactly.
That'd be a great prescription.
Oh yeah.
Go work out.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to end it with this. Can you squat? Can you show everybody how you squat?
Show a squat. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Look at that.
Do it again. One more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that, we're signing off. Thanks for watching. Thanks to these guys. Woo, woo, woo.